Hello to all of our families and students. I hope that you were able to enjoy this really unusual spring break. Now it's time to get ready to go back to school, just at home. This is new for all of us, so we ask for your support and your patience and your full participation. As a school, we do community really well, and we take good care of each other. In the coming weeks, we'll develop ways for all of us to connect in some fun and new ways. For now, let's talk about how we are going to learn online. I want to stress that our remote classes should be treated as normal school days. Set your alarm and be ready for school on Wednesday, March 25th. Parents, please help your students be prepared each day. Students, you could spend some time this weekend creating an office space for yourself dedicated for your schoolwork. Moving forward, we will follow the schedule posted here and expect that students treat these days as days that they would report to school. On Wednesday, we will go through our first online day for periods 1 through 4. We will call that day A. On Thursdays, we will follow the same schedule for periods 5 through 8, which we will call day B. While we won't actually meet for homeroom, you should use that time to look through on campus to see what your teachers have planned for the day. On Wednesday and Thursday of next week, each class will start with a live Google Hangout. Links to those classes will be on your on-campus bulletin board page for each class. The link for each class will remain the same, and it might be helpful to bookmark those pages as well. Attendance to live classes is mandatory, and your teachers will be taking attendance. There will be no school on Friday, March 27th, so that teachers can discuss any problems or issues that occurred during our first 2 days. And you can use Friday for homework time. Starting Monday, March 30th, our weeks will consist of 4 days of classes, followed by a day for work or any small group meetings on Friday. Monday and Wednesday will be day A, periods 1 through 4 will meet, and Tuesdays and Thursdays will be day B, periods 5 through 8 will meet. Some students have asked me, do I have to sit at my computer all day? No, you don't. But depending on what your teacher has planned for the day, you may have a live class which will require you to be present, and in your other classes, you may have a lesson that you can complete on your own. You can complete that anytime, but all deadlines and due dates must be met. In general, however, I would recommend that you treat each day like a school day from 8:45 to 1:25 with breaks built in for movement and lunch. All teachers will be posting required assignments to their assignment center in on campus. That assignment may direct you to look into another spot for your assignment, but always start with on campus first. If you run into any problems accessing on campus or connecting with your teachers, please let me or Mr. Vandermeide know immediately. We want to make sure that you stay as connected as possible. And parents, we encourage you to do the same. Check in with your students frequently to make sure that they're staying on track. We also ask parents to make sure that students are up and ready by 8:45 and stay present with their classes each day until 1:25. If there's ever any question or confusion about what to do, please don't hesitate to communicate with a teacher or with one of us. We are also sending students a form to use if they need to get any materials out of their locker next week. We'll do our best to collect those materials and bring them out to your car. In the coming weeks ahead, it's also really important to remember that you take some time to relax, to connect with your friends online, or to go outside. This is really good for your mental health. You shouldn't be gathering in person with your friends during this time. All the recommendations from the state and from the federal government are that we stay home and we distance ourselves from others. This is really good for you, and it's good for our country. What's really most important, though, is that you remember that we are here for you. This will be different, but we're all in this together. I believe that during times of crisis, people can pull together and some pretty amazing things can happen. Also remember that you are in our prayers each day. Live Jesus in our hearts forever.